G'day, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another Net Zero Quickie. This one's a very interesting article, link in the description as always. One of the things that is ironic about the net zero transition is that we're going hell for leather to get to net zero by 2050 in the West, and yet we're going to have to rely on China to supply all the minerals and metals we need, and that's a country which is only paying the vaguest lip service to net zero. They're going to keep burning coal at an alarming rate for the foreseeable future. And so one of the issues is that China basically controls all of these minerals and metals and has a stranglehold on their supply around the world. And it's starting to it's starting to worry the automakers. If they're going to keep building EVs, they need a steady supply of these rare earth magnets. That is going to be causing a problem, as this article says. Auto companies in full panic over rare earths bottleneck. Frank Eckhardt, CEO of a German magnet maker, has been fielding a flood of calls in recent weeks. Exasperated automakers and parts suppliers have been desperate to find alternative sources of magnets, which are in short supply due to Chinese export curbs. Some told Eckhardt their factories could be idled by mid-July without backup magnet supplies. The whole car industry is in full panic, said Eckhardt, CEO of Magnosphere, based in Troisdorf, Germany. They are willing to pay any price. Car executives have once again been driven into their war rooms, concerned that China's tight export controls on rare earth magnets, crucially needed to make cars, could cripple production. US President Donald Trump said Friday that Chinese President Xi Jinping agreed to let rare earths, minerals and magnets flow to the United States. A US trade team is scheduled to meet Chinese counterparts for talks in London on Monday. The industry worries that the rare earth situation could cascade into the third massive supply chain shock in 5 years. A semiconductor shortage wiped away millions of cars from automakers' production plans from roughly 2021 to 2023. Before that, the coronavirus pandemic in 2020 shut factories for weeks. Well, this is the problem. China holds all the cards, and they can control that supply at their discretion, which puts the West in a very difficult position because we don't have those kind of mines to get those kind of minerals and metals at this stage. And that's another big problem about the pace at which net zero is supposed to be introduced, because there's just not enough mines on the planet to supply the amount of metals that are required to build the batteries, wind turbines, motors, all the other infrastructure that's required for net zero. And it's not just like rare metals, but things as like copper, for example. You'd need to open several new mines every year between now and 2050 to meet the demand that's anticipated. Yet each mine has a lead time of 10 or 15 years. You can see how this is just not going to happen. Very interesting article. Check out the link in the description. That's it for this one. Thanks very much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye for now.